All right, we're going to start a new lesson, lesson 23, find equivalent fractions. We're doing session 1. So look at this model, okay? So the first fraction is, let's do the top one, okay? How many total do I have right here? 3. Is that the top number or the bottom one? The bottom. And what's that called? Denominator. How many are highlighted? 2. So the first fraction is 2/3. Okay. The bottom one goes here. How many are fraction? How many? What's the total? 6. Okay. That includes these two right here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that go to top or bottom? Bottom. That's my denominator. How many are shaded in? 4. Okay. Now the reason why they are equivalent. Look, because if I cut this in half like this, doesn't it look like the bottom one, right? With 4 shaded in. Okay, they're just equivalent. It's just that 2/3 has bigger pieces, right? So it says Izzy's mom. Here's a problem that we have. Okay, Izzy's mom bakes the cake. She puts chocolate frosting on half of the cake and vanilla frosting on half of the cake. Then Izzy's mom cuts the cake into fourths. So if here's my cake, okay, first I need to cut it into what? What does it say? Into what? No, look, half. Look, I just read it. It says Izzy's mom cuts the cake into what? Fourths. So how many sixes am I going to need? 4 of them. Just cut it down the middle. And then cut it down the middle again on each one of those. When it says fourths, that means I have 4 sections. Okay. So each fourth is either all chocolate or all vanilla. Okay. But it says here that she I'm going to use this color right here because it says fourths. It says that she put chocolate frosting on half of the cake, right? This is the color brown for chocolate. So I have a cake. Maybe you could use a colored crayon. Don't do it too hard, just slightly. Okay. And then the other half was what? Vanilla. I'm going to use yellow for vanilla. Right? Then it says what fraction other than half names the part of the cake that has chocolate frosting. All right. So what's the fraction for the chocolate frosting? Say it if you know it. Okay, it is a half, but what's the fraction that you see right here? If it's a half, I only have 2 sections. Do I have 2 sections? No, I don't have 2 sections total. How many total sections did I make? 4. How many are chocolate? So what's the fraction? 2/4. So a half is equal to 2/4. All right, so here's an example. Here's how they worked that out. Okay, it says as you have seen many different types of fraction models, such as area models, number lines, and fraction bars. You can find equivalent fractions by dividing the same out in different ways. So here they divided it into 4 sections like this. Here they divided into 4 sections just like we did. And then here they divided the 4 sections diagonally. Okay. So it says each cake below shows fourths. Draw lines on one of the cakes to show eighths. How would I do that? How would I do that to show eighths? If I have, look at this one right here. If I have 4, what am I going to do to show eighths? Cut them in half again. Look, like this. There. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, eighths. How many pieces of cake have chocolate frosting now? So look at this one right here. Now, how many pieces have frosting? Chocolate frosting. 4 of them. Okay, you can also look at different equal sized parts on a number line to find the equivalent fraction. Fill in the fraction for fourths. So I have halves. Again, what fraction is equivalent to how many fourths is a half? So my denominator is going to be 4. What goes to what's my numerator? Look at your number line. Hop from 0 to a half. How many? 2. So 1/2 is equal to how many fourths? 2 fourths. That's it. Okay. Now look. It says, why does it make sense that a half and 2 fourths can name the same amount? What do you think? What do you think? They're both a half, okay. But it says, why does it make sense that half and 2 fourths can name the same amount? Alana? Yes, on the number line, they're both on top of each other. Right here, you could tell that this, if I highlighted 2 fourths and a half, I'm highlighting the same amount, right? Right? Okay. So when I highlight this, if I'm highlighting this, and I highlight the bottom one, the reason why it makes sense is that in both diagrams or both models, okay, the same amount is highlighted. Okay, the same amount is highlighted. All right, so we're going to work on page 7 of your equivalent fractions, right? Packet, okay? So go to page 7, which is this, and then we're going to go over it. I'm just going to do one example for you, and then you'll do the rest. All right. Each one of these is going to have a different fraction. Okay, look at number 1. It says using the number lines shown, what is the equivalent fraction of 1/4? So the top one, I'm gonna find 1/4 on the top one, right? Because look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 of them, right? Okay. So the first, okay, so the number line at the top is cut into fourths. Okay. So you tell me which one has 1/4? This one? No. That one? Right here? Yes, because look, my fraction is 1/4. 1/4. That means I hop just 1 like that. Okay. So this one right here is 1/4. I'm going to write it at the top. Okay. If I was you, I would get out a highlighter. and go straight down. Okay. And then I need to put the fraction at the bottom to find out what is equivalent to 1/4. So first of all, how many spaces do I have on the line at the bottom? How many hops did I make?
8.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So my denominator is going to be what? Whoops. So my denominator is going to be 8. Okay. But I need to go from 0 to the line that I highlighted, right? 1, 2. So what's my numerator? 2. So 1/4 is equivalent to how much? 2/8. So then you're right. 2/8 right here. Okay.